Thanks for joining us this evening. I'm Dan Schaefer.
And I'm Marie Waxel. We start at 5 with our coverage of the coronavirus pandemic here in North Alabama. Helen Keller Hospital told Way 31 they're seeing some of their monoclonal antibody treatment supply decrease.
Way 31's Brecken Terry is at the hospital now after speaking with officials about how important this treatment is for helping COVID patients avoid a hospital stay. Brecken?
Yeah, Dan, hospital officials tell me they've had a steady number of people being hospitalized with the virus, but they believe that would actually be much higher if it wasn't for the monoclonal antibody treatment that they give out on a daily basis. Now, for people who come in and get that fusion treatment in the early stages, it can save their lives. Now, the hospital is doing about 50 transfusions a day. The treatment is for people who have COVID along with an underlying condition and helps them fight the virus. Many people who get the treatment do not end up in the hospital on a ventilator battling a serious case of COVID.
Our supply is beginning to drop significantly. So what we've seen is that mid next week, we could be in a position in which our orders are limited in order to just get the supply around the country. And so, yes, we are concerned about that. We firmly believe that the monoclonal therapy is the only reason why our volume hasn't doubled. And to see that supply dwindle is a pretty scary moment for us.
Now, Buchanan said the demand for the treatment has gone down over the last 3 days because COVID cases have remained steady. Now, I asked him what would happen if that demand were to go up and there wasn't a big enough supply for everyone. And he said that's when the hospital would have to make difficult decisions and decide who would get the antibody treatment and who wouldn't. Live in Sheffield, Brecken Terry, Way 31 News.